Section 1.3 identify and document inaccuracy. Unless a clear, consistent, and enforceable system from documentation is established and cemented throughout your workforce, it is likely everyone will have different idea about what consistent, accurate, and appropriate IT documentation, even with strong standard operating procedures that require technical to keep detail long and noted. How you are likely to find every individual documentation strategy will be strengthened differently. Section 1.3.1 Rule from accurate documentation and access management. 1. Standardize before practice. Create clear guidelines to illustrate what consistently documentation practice look like is key in facilitating accurate documentation. By establishing and enforcing a standard, you can help ensure your entire staff adhere to your documentation practice. 2. Know what to document. You should build proper documentation across all area of your shop shopped area of your support field, from technical administration and customer. Here are a few examples of what you should do- document. Manage assist system and device, service and application, the vendor that manufacture and support the service. Section 1.4 identifies source and types of information. The source from where we get information are called information source, and those comparative document human illustrate as well as mass media like newspaper, radio, and television. All of us have been seen and use many of those sources. In this unit, we shall study those information source, category them based on their type, information content, and physical inform. We shall also study the historical development of those resources. Section 1.4.1 Types of information resource. Information resources are also organized according to their content type, media, or form to get to the different need of the user. We can group information source into two broad category as follow: A. Document source. B. Non-document source. A. Documentary source. All record source of information irrespective of their content and form come under document source. They may be published or unpublished in print or in electronic form. They may be book, periodic, magazine, and other. Documentary source can further be categorized based on their content and form or media. By content, based on the information content and organizational level, those sources can be grouped into primary. Primary sources are first-hand documents that provide direct evidence on your topic. A primary source is most often accurate during the time the event you are studying accurate. So as newspaper article from the trade correspond, diplomatic record, original research report, and notice. Rarities. They may also include items created after the event occurred, but that recount them as such as autobiographic and oral stories. Second, secondary sources are counted written after the fact with the benefit of hindsight. They are interpretation and evaluation of present primary source. Secondary source are not evidence, but rather commentary on and discussion of evidence. Three-tier source of information. Three-tier source present, summarize, or considers version of material, usually with reference back to the primary and or secondary source by form based on the physical from the documentary source can be grouped into paper-based documentary source document in paper-based form, document source on the media which cover the following: sound and audio record, audio cassette, audio tip it is. 2. Visual image, still, slide, film, stream, transparency, photograph. Visual image, movie, film, video tape, video disc it is. Artifact and relay, globes, reflex, mode it is. Electronic media, magnet tapes, discs, drums. Optical media, CD, room, DVD it is. Microform, microfilm, microfiche it is.